Hello, my beautiful Cancerians, and I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing all right this week. It's going to be a bit of a crazy old week. It really is. There's like a massive triple conjunction that's coming in, which is huge, coming through for you between the North Node, Mars and Uranus. So this is a huge activation point that's coming in, activating a big change in all of our lives. And there's also the new moon in Leo, which precedes that on the 29th of July, give or take a day, depending on where you are in the world. That is a bit of a nicer energy, but it's going to be kind of overshadowed by this huge conjunction of Uranus, Mars and Taurus in the sign of Uranus, Mars and the North Node in the sign of Taurus. So here's some messages for you, okay? I get it's going to be a bit of a bumpy ride for everybody. So we have yoga and crystals is coming out. So this would suggest that any kind of energetic mind-body connection work would really help you navigate this week to kind of bring it into a smoother transition or to be able to just kind of work through this. I mean, not everybody's into yoga or crystals, but it is very much the crystal's energy is the element of the earth, something from the earth. And working with the magic of the earth. And this is interesting because this conjunction is happening in Taurus, the sign of Taurus at 18 degrees. It's rare because of that degree point and the fact it's in Taurus. So it's the new earth being activated here. So this is why it's really great to have that. Like, there's all these light codes hitting the earth, these high vibrational energetic upgrades. And so it's really great. And what it's going to do is shake up a lot of energy within both of us and on the earth itself. And so it's this sense of being able to have that mind-body integration of these higher vibrations that are coming through, things like yoga or anything that connects the mind and body and the spirit energy as well is a really great thing. So walking or anything, like even just moving your hands, like any sort of small movement where you're actively engaged with what you're doing with your body is something that's really great to come in. But for those of you that are into yoga and crystals, great week to be doing that, to be connecting with them. Also, we have health and healing coming in. So and health and healing and yes from Ganesh. Okay, so health and healing, again, this beautiful healing energy is around or wanting to connect with you. Maybe it's something that you're looking at or wanting to go down that road a little bit further around some health and healing this week. And the universe is wanting you to say yes to something around that is going to bring in this health and healing or connected to it. But the yes might actually be something totally outside of that. I just get with the yes, like the health and healing is more about your well-being. That's a really important focal point this week. Your well-being, how you're feeling both mentally, physically, spiritually, because it is going to be, like I said, a bit of the energies are going to be really intense and feel like they're forming, a lot of pressure, and people are going to be making a lot of big changes or at least deciding to change. So everybody's going through this, and people could be, there could be volatility, there could be a lot of sensitivity, but there's something this week that the universe wants you to say yes to. So that's like a really, I think it comes in with this right next to the health and healing. That just feels like it's a lovely thing to say yes to. That it may not necessarily be directly related to that, but it is something that could really have an overall effect on your well-being. Even not necessarily the decisions or the things that are activating and making changes this week. Some of them are actual physical things that will come in for you, and some of them are like an internal revelation or decision. It's going to be different for everyone. It doesn't have to necessarily all happen this week. It can just activate and it can happen later. I kind of get it's a longer term thing, like there's a longer cycle connected to this. So the health and well-being might be something that you're feeling further down the track, but at least you're making the decision or taking those initial steps now to be looking into that at this moment in time. So let's see. Okay. Look at these. The scorpion and the cobra. My goodness. Okay. They don't seem like particularly fun bedfellows, really, the scorpion and the cobra. Like it's a snake and a scorpion. So both of these can bite, they can sting, they can seem scary as well. The scorpion energy is interesting because even though it's a fire symbol here, It's saying that words might have the potential to really hurt you or sting this week, and vice versa. And the Cobra energy is just be on high alert. Be on high alert for things that could, just be aware of that. But on a higher level, the Scorpion energy represents Scorpio, and the North Node is in the sign of Taurus. The North Node represents what we're moving towards in this lifetime in terms of the life lessons that we want to learn, the things that we are stepping into in terms of a life path, destiny energy or fated energy that we've agreed in this lifetime that we want to go in and learn more about this. And the South Node is the things that we've learnt previously in the past, cycles we've been through, and it can be related to past lives if you believe in that. And it's the cycles we've been through where we've learnt all those lessons already, and you can receive the gifts from those lessons. But it's about what you're moving away from or what you're letting go. So it's interesting that the Scorpio energy is probably showing you when you're getting that sense of, if you're feeling like a bit sensitive about something, or something comes in and you might feel a little bit hurt by something, this is really getting the words, let it go, let it go. What is it in your life that you're letting go of in terms of this Scorpion energy? So that's something to come through. The other thing that is with the Cobra is this is like the Ace of Wands. It's alert, and it's like the spiritual teacher that is looking at you and watching you and saying it's time to initiate something here. It really is time to start something. The Ace of Wands is like the fire, the ignition point. And so there's this spiritual teacher energy around, which is helping you stay on track with it, despite the fact you've got the Scorpion next to you, which is feeling like there's a challenging energy around it as well. So it's strange because it's like there's support coming in from the universe, and it may feel like a scary thing to step into this as well, this new change, but you are being very, very supported by a powerful energy in the universe. So it may, on face value, it may not seem like what it really is. It may take a while to kind of understand the blessings in the situation. So that's why it's really great to kind of do the mind, body, spirit thing, the integration, and to do anything that you like doing that can help, like it's helping energy flow through you, flow through your body and connect in, so that integrate those light codes that are hitting the earth in terms of the new consciousness. Okay, so we have 5 of Acorns, challenge and growth coming in here. So speaking of this like beautiful lioness that's like, or leopard, whichever way you want to see it, is like roaring, like it's doing this huge roar. That's very much the throat chakra. I needed to drink water at that stage because my throat's all dry. I can feel it. And it's interesting because I feel like there's something in your throat chakra that you might want to work with. And that's about communication. It is about the things that you want to say, or the things that you want to communicate, the things that have been unsaid that you haven't been able to say. So it's the color light blue. So you might want to work with that. Any kind of chakra balancing meditation might be really great for you this week as well, with this mind body thing that we've talked about. But ultimately, yeah, it's challenging you. There's this real challenge to grow. And yeah, it's like finding that inner roar, that inner strength to kind of when weightlifters are lifting a heavy weight, it's like, you're finding that almost guttural energy within you. And next to it, we have the Knight of Feathers, action and focus. It's kind of, you're driving yourself in to do something, to take this action and to really focus on something. So it could be a real, like I said, you are being challenged to step into this, but at the same time, it's like drawing on these reserves of strength. But it feels like it's something you just need to do to kind of almost prove to yourself, or to prove that it's something that, it's like, why would you, they keep showing me weightlifters for whatever reason. Why would you want to lift a huge weight? What is the motivation behind it? Like, is it to prove that you are strong? Is it to prove that, is it to win a competition? Is it what, like this is not necessarily, for what, I don't know why they're showing me this, but it's not necessarily applicable, like specifically weightlifting to you, but it's like looking at the motivation, getting the motivation to kind of do something that feels like it's a challenge. We also have the shadow, okay, coming in, self-empowerment and ambition. So this may be where you're looking at ambitions and looking at new territories where you thought, I can't go down that road before, or you're starting to get quite ambitious here, which is really fantastic, and overcoming some fears maybe around that for some of you. But yeah, it's a very empowering energy. You're really it's really getting into that guttural energy of stepping into your strength to activate this. So I want to pull these cards. Sorry, wrong cards. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Cancer. So it actually feels exciting. Like it actually feels like you are rising to the challenge here. And this is the thing that universe wants you to say yes to. You will know what this is because it's the thing that is challenging you here. It's not necessarily the easiest, but it is the universe, and this is this activation point. It's saying this is what can awaken you to a whole new there's a part of you awakening to this. So, and this is kind of what Uranus is trying to show you, and the North Node is trying to show you, and then Mars is trying to get you motivated about stepping into it. So, yeah, it's interesting energy. Interesting. So what is shifting for Cancer this week? Okay, lots. Lots of shifting when I say that. We've got the Temperance card, we've got the Sword 9, and we've got Wand 3, Sun, Aries. Okay, so the Sword 9 can be where you're getting a lot of mental overwhelm as well. It can just be a lot going through your mind. So just to be aware of that, and again, the mind-body thing is actually going to really help with that. The Temperance energy is around balance. So it's about something is shifting and changing form in your life. There's a huge alchemical shift, but it's around having patience. The Temperance energy is around your health as well. So something to do with potentially the Sword 9, something is around anxiety, stress, mental health as well. There's something around that is shifting and wanting to rebalance as well, or something healthy is coming in, which is going to take, it might seem more stressful at first, but it might take the edge off that stress further down the track. So that's why the results are going to change as well in terms of the Wand 3 Sun Aries. And this is this energy that the fire is coming through. The Wand 3 represents results that you're seeing. So you're possibly going to see a shift in results in terms of what's shifting and changing and the balance in your world at this moment in time. So the other thing with what's going on with this energy is, like I said, it may activate at this point, but you might not get the sense of it further down. And it's interesting because the Temperance card is really calm next to the Sword 9, which is the card of not being calm. And so it's those two cards are right next to each other, and it's like trying to find the balance between the two and shift the results around that is something that's coming in for this week as well. So this does feel like a really big, exciting thing that the universe wants you to say yes to. Here's the King of Pentacles. This is the Taurian energy that we're working with. It can, the Knight of Swords, things could be moving really, really fast. It could feel like there's this sense of urgency to be doing something. You might be thinking a lot about it because this Taurus energy is thinking about the King of Pentacles, is wanting you to think about your relationship with your body, the food that's going in your body, the needs, your physical needs in this world. So whether it's your relationship to where you're living. George is like, yes, George the Rooster has been so quiet of late. He's finally piped up in your reading, Cancer. So relationship to where you've been living could be a big thing that comes through with this. And it's also your relationship to money, material possessions. What do you own? So yeah, George is like giving that a toot as well. The Five of Pentacles, this is the thing that the King of Pentacles is looking at and going, right, I need to take action here. This is the Knight of Swords is the Knight of Feathers that you've already got here. So it's like the King of Pentacles is going, right, I can see that something with that Five of Pentacles. I want to make some shifts and changes to do with these material things that I'm looking at. And I'm potentially getting this sense of I want to do it, and I want to I'm really getting motivated to take action with this, action and focus. I'm really focused on that. The Five of Pentacles can be wanting to leave an old relationship with money or with all these things, with your possessions, with where you're living, an old way of interacting where it felt like it doesn't resonate anymore. So the energy is also showing you where you've outgrown something and you're ready to step into something new, a new cycle. So, yeah, let's see what else is coming through for you here, Cancer. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles, right. Okay, so we're moving to the 6. That's great. We move 5 to the 6. This is balance being restored. Again, we can see the scales. This is wanting to restore balance and get a little bit more coming in, a little bit more of what was like maybe not happening here, or a little bit was just get a little bit more in of what it is that you need, which is really great. And the 4 of Pentacles, okay, so lots of Pentacles, a lot of element of the earth, and the King of Wands, okay, this is the energy that's motivating you. It's the King of Fire. It's the energy that's around at this moment, stepping into this new moon, saying yes. You know, this is you bossing up and saying yes to something. It could be somebody around you who's very charismatic, a leader, could be very creative, could be very passionate. This person might be wanting you to say yes to something they're offering as well. So the King of Wands with the King of Pentacles, this can be real work energy. You know, it's like motivation, drive plus money. So it's all this sort of stuff happening. The 4 of Pentacles is like, yep, okay, I get a little bit extra coming in here. I want to hold on to it. You know, I sort of almost like one step at a time. You know, I just take that first step, and then it's like, let's just rebalance. Let's just set this as a foundation, and then I'm ready to kind of take the next step. So one step at a time, and that's it. It's like you're probably hearing a lot about boom, big activations and everything, but it doesn't have to be all this week. It can just be a small thing, and that's what interesting. Like, I feel like, yeah, there are challenges around it, but it is something exciting that could have these potential, like one step at a time results that are coming through. So the 6 of Pentacles is a little bit of extra of whatever it is that you're wanting to do, or maybe you're thinking of investing. So, you know, the 6 of Pentacles can be you investing time, effort, energy, money into something else as well. And you've got the 4 of Pentacles, which can represent savings. So maybe you're thinking, okay, maybe I need to invest some money into my living situation or into my health. So, or into like my career or work or whatever it is that I'm doing that is generating these material things that I need. So it can go both ways with the 6 of Pentacles. It kind of, whether it's like open to invest or you're looking for something to like open to receive, it just depends on which way the balance has been in your life. So start with this, because, and this is where it's kind of all beginning, that first initial step, and then it can grow from there. So that's it, Cancer. That is, I just want to pull you an affirmation card. Really super, probably a long reading, but let's see what's going on. We have, it is safe to look within. Look at that beautiful sunflower. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. That is so amazing. I love that one. It's one of my favorite ones. So that is just such a beautiful energy to connect to, and that's why we've got this like high energy, like high vibrational light codes coming in that is connecting you to your spirit. And then those messages are coming from the spirit where it's showing you where you're ready to kind of upgrade and step into something that you previously, that you've outgrown something and ready to step into something new. And so, yeah, seeing you as this beautiful being is just really beautiful. Absolutely. So that's it, Cancer. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and take care.